Hello, hello. Today, I'll be drawing Sakaki Ness, the final member of 3SKM. And he is the pachinko-loving butler. Is that actually what his profile says, though? Let me take a look. For sure it says that he's a butler, but... Does it mention anything about the pachinko? Maybe not. To aru... something ni... This is... Shitsuji, right? That's a word that I know because of Black Butler, Kudo Shitsuji. This is Shitsuji, right? That's my guess. Something saku ga utsukushiku. な雰囲気を得ている. This is Shujin, right? Like master? No. であればどんなことでも完璧にこなす. Oh, there's a lot of kanji I don't know there. But I mean, he is a famous butler, and something about beautiful, and something about the mood, and yeah, let me just translate this. A butler who serves a certain distinguished family, he has beautiful manners and an air of nobility, carries out any order from his master with perfection. And for my own sake, I'll look at this. Yes, this is indeed Tsuji, and this is Tsukaeru. I feel like that's a word that I should be able to read. Like, look at how simple that is. It's just this. Tsukaeru. And this is Meika, which I guess I could have put together because this is like me, like famous, ka, you know, like family. This is Kokina. I don't recognize it. And this is Tazusaeteiru. I don't really recognize this one either. But Shujin is Shujin. And Shiji de areba. Shiji. So like order. どんなことでも完璧にこなす. So yeah, I started drawing. Oh, hey Charon. Started drawing him. And normally when I start stream, I am normally further along with the drawing. Hey Lil G. But this time, the thing about Sakaki is that he is like, let me pull him over. He's like unusually beautiful. I don't know how to put it. He's unusually beautiful for a VTuber. So like, I spent a lot more time than usual getting his eyes and proportions right. So the first step for today will be finishing up the lines. Yeah, he's unusually beautiful, right? Feels like I need to take special care with like how I draw the lines. But I also don't necessarily want to draw the lines. Oh my gosh, I just noticed for the first time he has 2 feathers in his hair. I always thought that was like different colored hair, but let me just show you. This, when I look at him, I thought that was like, oh, he's got like purple hair with some like darker blue strands, but then I looked at it, higher quality, and those are feathers. Dang. I just realized. Alright, well. At least I realized it before I drew it as if it was hair. So that is a win at least. Huge when I saw it, I thought it was her as well. Yeah, I've been I wouldn't say that I've been watching this guy actively that much, but like I have been watching this guy. Like he recently released a cover of Shoujo Rei and I was like, oh nice, and I listened to that a few times actually. Considering how new he is, I guess I have watched him a decent amount. Yeah, Shoujo Rei is a good song. Although for me, my definitive version of it is still Alira's version. Alira's cover of it. Like, that is the Shoujo Rei for me. It is cool to have, like, more, what, male renditions of it? And speaking of Shoujo Rei, actually, you know, I kind of wanted to mention this later, but why the heck not? Let's just start with it. Yesterday was crazy in terms of, like, the amount of content, interesting stuff to watch. Like, for my time zone at least, the morning begins with Vaults and Dramatic Stars doing a collaboration live, so I didn't buy the ticket for that, so I only saw the free part. But in the free part, so basically it's Vault, so Kaida, Gensuki, and Nagao, VTubers, right? Doing a collaboration live with Dramatic Stars. If you know Idol Master Side M, that's actually an anime that I like. So okay, well, it's an anime that I like, but I don't exactly follow Idol Master. So it's just an interesting crossover. But it's that feeling of anime characters doing a live concert with VTubers? What? And then in, like, the MC segment in the free part, the hilarious thing is, you know how anime characters talk? Like, I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know, they're scripted, right? Anime is scripted. Anime characters talk as if they're scripted. VTubers are not scripted. They normally don't talk like they're scripted. For this collaboration live, the Idol Master characters were, of course, speaking as if they were anime characters. But then Vaults, who are, you know, normally VTubers, they were talking like they were anime characters too. It was like, oh, this is scripted. Like, it's so hard to describe. It's just like, oh yes, about that time. Don't you remember when we did that? Oh yeah, that surprised me. Like, that kind of... They're clearly taking turns talking. Because what happens when there's, you know, a lot of people talking normally, they like talk over each other or like overlap. Or like start talking and get cut off a bit. Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to plan if unscripted because half of them are anime characters. It's just so funny. It's like a thought that I had when I don't know if you know Project Sekai, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. They had like a thing where they uploaded gameplay videos of like the characters playing games. Which is kind of like how VTubers play games and like do commentary on it. And when I watched that, I thought, wow, people say VTubers are like anime characters playing games, but when you see anime characters playing games, then it's actually different. Yeah, Ike had a chat with Miku. Yeah, Colorful Stage. I feel like a lot of people play it, actually. Whenever I mention it, it gets understood. Okay, this part of this head is kind of messing with me. I feel like it's messing with me because I'm trying to understand how it originates from like the middle of his head. Alright. It's harder to find Citus 2 players? Well, I don't play that, so I can believe that being more difficult from my sample size of 1, personally. But yeah, after that collaboration live, which I only watched the free part of, there was the Eden 3rd anniversary live, which was awesome. Like, I like Eden as a group. I feel like a lot of people probably are like in the same boat as me, where Eden is the first JP Liver group that they watched debut live because of the huge gap in like JP Liver debuts that period of time. So like, even if I don't watch them regularly, I feel like I see them individually pretty often. Like, obviously Eden as a group is pretty friendly and stuff, but it's not like they're, I don't know, as a unit, it's not like they're super, like, marketed as a unit, I guess. From my impression. Rather, it feels like each individual has their own way of doing their activities. This hair, what? This hair. But yeah, like, you know, as English speakers, we see Oliver Sensei a lot. And I feel like that's kind of one of his niches. Like something that's unique about him, different from his gen mates. And like, Leos has his, what, mad scientist kinda, like, he does different kind of interesting content, like when he did his no smoking marathon. All in stream, like that thing. I feel bad because I don't really watch JP Senpai's. All good. Language barrier is a really tough thing to get through. I also find it funny though that you say JP Senpai's in a way. That's what like a lot of EN livers say, right? They call everyone who's JP as a senpai. But like Ness here debuted, what? Has it been half a year? Like he's Kohai to everyone except for Danath. Compared to like EN. Everyone in EN is his senpai except for Danath. But yeah, if I were to try convincing someone who doesn't watch JP, and doesn't understand JP, it's really the music that I feel like is the easiest way to get into them. Like, for Ness here... Oh, hey Coley! For Ness, he's got a few covers, but for me, the most musically impressive, I guess, is his beatboxing, and in his very first, like, basically the stuff he does with his voice, with his mouth. So there was this like time when everyone was playing this one button rhythm game. Can't remember what it was called again. A Dance of Fire and Ice, I think. When everyone was playing that game, you know, I watched a few people play it. It's a rhythm game, so it's easy to watch in the sense of like you're just listening to music. So Ness played this quite early on during his... after his debut. And that's kind of where he showed off his his beatboxing ability. Like, he was beatboxing to the music while playing the rhythm game, and I'm like, how do you keep track of rhythm while you're like playing and like doing like an offbeat, or I don't even know any terms. But I thought it was really impressive. But yeah, I was leading that into, I wanted to say, his very first singing stream. When, you know, we know that he can sing well based on the covers that he had uploaded up to that point. But until his... Oh yeah, I guess we knew that he could sing live well because he also sang live in his debut. But like, you know, there's different genres of music and stuff. So in his very first singing stream, one of the songs that he sang was Odo. And he... You know how Odo is like a really, I don't know, electronic kind of song? It's got like effects. He did all of that stuff with his own voice. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So like, if you were to watch like one stream, it might be that one that I would recommend. His first singing stream, singing Odo. How many people do I have left to draw? Check out the bottom scrolling text over here. I'm 198 out of 206. You can do the math. By the way, when I say 198, I mean when I'm finished with Sakaki, that will be number 198. More recent cool thing about Ness that's also music related is how he composed a song. Like, he made a song like completely, I don't know, off the top of his head as part of the whole Niji GTA stuff. I need to get a reference for his glove. Give me a moment. I'm just looking at his model from like the shoulders. So his glove is kind of short. He's got one of these weird gloves. What is going on? Whoa, his glove is... Okay, you know what? His glove is weirder than I thought. Now that I have, like, his reference sheet in front of me, he's got, like, a belt for his glove. And because I do have him lifting his hand up, this would be visible. because the sleeves would be pulled down a bit. But like, he's got this belt for his glove. This is so different. It's because his glove is so short that, like, he needs an extra strap just to make sure that the glove doesn't fall off, I guess. I don't know. What is this? And then it's an incredibly detailed... Why is his glove so detailed? I don't know what design this is. Okay. Dribble. Like one of those really elaborate things that has like all of these parts to it, you know? It's one of those symbol-like stuff. Okay. And you're able to see that clearly because his sleeve is a bit lower or a bit higher. What's up and what's down? Because he's lifted his hand up. And that's the hand layer. Ooh. I feel like the hand looks a bit weird. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not incredibly big for the size of his head or anything. I'm also just unused to these clawed hands. Actually, wait a moment. The claws are on his gloves. I'm looking at the reference again. And it literally says... It literally says on the reference images that the glove has claws. It's not the fact that, like, this is not his fingernails that are ridiculously long. His fingernails are cut normally. The reference image shows that. Specifically, the gloves have claws. That's the setting. You know, I've kind of always wondered about like this kind of design sense where there's like claws coming from gloves, cause like there's other libraries that have that too, right? I've always wondered why are their fingers pointy at the end? But is it just a thing? Alright, let's try and get this close. So yeah, I want to get back to talking about Edengumi and their third anniversary live. So I won't go through like every single song or whatever, but my favorite part has got to be the Lauren and Oliver song duet. Never heard of that song before, but it's a song where Oliver Sensei sang in English and Lauren sang in Japanese. Like it's a dual language song. So that's like the premise of the song, right? 2 languages, 1 song, but like the Japanese lyrics are misheard lyrics, essentially. So it's like, I don't know, it's just insanely funny if you know both languages. The name of the song, I believe, is Ryugakusei by Monkey Magic. And like, when Oliver sings You Gotta Stay, the Japanese lyrics are Ryugakusei. So it's like, it sounds the same, right? But it is absolutely not the same. Can't stay long again? Thank you for coming by even so. Have a good day. Or night. Ness's clothes designs are too fancy. What? Ooh. Okay. I am getting there. Okay, and then there's a ribbon. Okay, well actually there's quite a bit going on here. So there's like a layer underneath here. And then a ribbon on top of that, so... The ribbon has this kind of star shape. Okay, and then this part has a chain. It's kind of interesting how all of these details kind of line up together. There is... what is this shape? Yeah, this is a lot bigger than that. Increase the size. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So, then the feather in his hair, right? The two feathers in his hair. I'm spending like way more time on the line art than I usually do. Like way more time. Like I can feel it. The amount of time that I'm spending on the line art compared to usual. first, the feather on his earring. And then 2 feathers in his hair. I need to like lower the opacity on everything else. This is getting confusing with the hair. No. Feather number 1. Feather number 2 is slightly behind this feather, so... Feather number 2. Anything I need to erase? Tiny bit over here. And this. Okay. There is line art. Oh, hey Bucky. Just in time for the coloring. I need to remember which part is hair and which part is like behind. Is that right? Probably not actually. Maybe so. Maybe not. Can you help me with something? Depends what you need help with. Alright, since I spent so much time on the foreground, I think the background's gonna be very simple. He's kinda purple, right? I don't actually know his color. Looking for a VTuber art streamer who I can essentially buy out and use as a host for a project. What do you mean by buy out? I feel like that wording is kind of scary. You're trying to buy people? Not you, you're good. What do you mean by buying people? Give a certain amount to pay someone to stop streaming / kill their identity and work under a new name? Eh. Well... Huh? If someone's planning to quit already, I guess you can pay the money. And they'll quit anyway. I mean, I don't know what you're planning on doing, but that wording is kind of something. Tried looking for people who are on the verge of quitting. I don't know until it's too late, and then they become nearly impossible to reach. I mean, I guess people don't really say I'm gonna quit in like 5 months, and then just keep going. Tends to be a I'm quitting and then they quit. This hair color is not quite right. Acquisition is what you're looking for to buy someone's model? Or are you looking to buy someone's identity? I'm pretty sure there are people who sell models. The model is worthless. Okay. So, identity? the VTuber identity is pretty pointless to me. Then I don't quite know what you're buying. Buying out? If that part isn't clear, then... well, people aren't gonna sell something that they don't know what it is. So it has so many layers of clothing. They're the ones with the communication skills, high quality mic, pleasant voice. Oh, you wanna hire them? The person themselves? Alright, if you want to hire them, then you would hire them for whatever job you want them to do, right? And then you'd have to say that as a condition for that, you'd want them to stop streaming. I missed a line. I missed a line here. If I say I'm hiring a VTuber, then people think agency. Well, just correct them from that thinking. Although I can't really say much because I don't know what you're hiring them for. Purple. And then on top of that is the darker gray. You want the truth or a lie, both are correct? Well, I'm not trying to force you to say anything, just say whatever you're comfortable with. Oops. I'm also not exactly giving advice. I'm just listening or reading what you're conveying. All right, gold highlights. Oh, hey Tio, thank you! I spent a bit of extra time on the lines this time around. cool that that's what you noticed. Yeah, this one is gold, so do that. There's a lot of little gold highlights on here. This as well. And all of the ribbon stuff. There is a lot going on here, actually. Let's do another layer here for the blue part. Because I forgot to do the blue parts. This is actually blue. Tree says I'm looking for a host for a dual-purpose podcast channel designed to benefit people like you with nearly abandoned ideas and to act as a passive filter for me. Alright, so you're looking for a host. Basically, you're looking for a partner of sorts. I feel like there's gotta be some places where people who have ideas like that gather together. It doesn't seem unusual to me. The question is being able to find people with the same direction? Who want to do the same kind of stuff? Yes, the curve of the smile. I'll say I based it off of his actual face. Actually, his original face is just too beautiful that, like, even if I say I based it off of it, it's like completely different regardless. It's like I look over at my reference image and I'm like, you call that being based off of that? I think I'm almost at the end of getting like base colors down. Just gotta add the feathers to the hair. Yeah, Tio, do you know Sakaki? Ness? He does have like a ridiculous amount of softness. On that note, let me see if I can preemptively get that softness. I've seen some fan art of him, and like, it's so cool how they make him look kind of like nearly transparent? I don't know how to put it. It's like, even if the lines are clearly there, they make it look like it's not there. I feel like that's a really cool effect. And like, the way his eyes are like... I don't know, the redness around them? Yeah, I want to figure out how to do that sort of stuff. Because like, the other thing is that if it doesn't have enough contrast, it looks really flat. Like how mine currently looks very flat. But that's because I'm also, you know, literally at flat color step. But it's about how you get past the flat colors step. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I don't want to make the shading too complicated, so... I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I guess that's a way to explain it. The linelessness. Just gonna add a red around his eyes and just a bit around his lips. Makeup time, basically. So that's like makeup regardless of shading. And then his eyes. Okay, his eyes are like really hard to grasp for me. Because they're pretty flat. And it's not like they're bright and saturated either. Like they're pretty flat. His eyes almost look like meme sad eyes. I don't know how to like express them. They aren't. They aren't super sparkly or anything. And it's not that dark either. It's like red, but it's like kind of desaturated, but also not entirely desaturated, but it's definitely not saturated and not too dark. And it doesn't have highlights. So it's just like, it's just that. It's just what it is. I really hope you know what I'm talking about. I suppose I don't then. If you put it that way, I'm pretty sure I don't know what you're talking about. Meme template, Brendan Fraser eyes. Stop PNG. Sounds like I would have to search that up. Because the name does not ring a bell. But I'm pretty sure that means I wouldn't recognize it. Even if I searched it up. Who knows though. Okay. Well, let's say that's the face. It's an okay face, I think, shading-wise. Feel like there could be more contrast, but I'm also a bit scared of adding too much contrast, because then it'll get rid of the softness. As for this part, I switched to using a bit more of a red color for the face, but I think I should go back to using a bit more of a purple color for everything else, even if that might not make full sense. We'll see how it looks when everything is together. Oh, hi Mia! Yeah, Ness's design is really unique, right? I mean, it is kind of more high detailed than the other drawings that I've done. Although being in line with my other drawings is not exactly something that, or just like, you know, a consistent style is not really something that I have in all my other drawings. especially if you look back at the older ones and compare them to the newer ones, there is a pretty distinct difference, I find. Which I take to be a good thing, though. Yeah, I'd be... On the contrary, I'd be kind of sad if, like, the very first one and my very last one are the same level of detail. Watch as it progressively gets better from 1 to 205, but 206 turns out horrible. Well, 206 is gonna be different. Because 206 is gonna be when I'm gonna be drawing that mascot. Loon. It's like I'll have spent over 200 times practicing how to draw humans, and then the very last one's gonna be like, yeah, you thought you could draw... Well, you can only draw humans. What if you were told you're gonna draw something that isn't a human? Like if the last one is Shiva and you don't know how to draw dogs. Yeah. Shiva was kind of in the middle, I think, so it worked out. I think with Shiva I was able to practice backgrounds actually. Yeah. I drew Shiva already. Honestly, I've drawn everyone except for Danath and Ayakaki. That's the easy way to explain it. Alright, close is done. Wow. I find the hair is kind of scary. The hair is kind of scary because it kind of feels like with Ness, the hair is a big part of what gives him that texture. Like, there's his face, of course, but like second to the face maybe is his hair. The way it shapes his face, like it works together. I kind of like that shade. Like, it's kind of desaturated, but it's darker. I like that. I like that. Oh, hey, Yaminino. Nice to meet you. Hello. Oh, you're Oshiu's Ness? How do you read your name? I can't read. Oh, kanji very well. His hair is difficult to draw. Cha-cha. Okay, I will try to remember that. I think it actually does look familiar, now that you mention it. Ah. Working on stuff as well. Nice, nice. That's the feather design. For the hair, I'm really tempted to do just painting over top kind of style. So maybe I will do that, where I paint on top. So starting now, I'm just gonna paint on top layer. Then once I block out the shapes, I can add an even brighter highlight. Let me make the eyes a bit darker. Okay. What? My camera died. Oh, hey, not Kai. You came just in time for my camera to die. That's okay though. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this all a bit brighter using a screen layer. Thank you! This time around is a bit different from usual. Because Ness's art style is a bit unique. So to attempt to capture his unique art style, I feel like I need to sort of match it a bit. Oh, hey Choco Plays. Welcome. Currently just drawing Sakaki Nesu. I'm pretty much just doing some final-ish lights and stuff. I'm gonna try like at least 10 of these livers for you. Well, do it for yourself, right? When you're drawing, I think it's best to draw for yourself. Well, it's fine to draw for other people as long as like you're also enjoying it. I'm wondering how you keep up with the days. Accurate? Well, I just count by one, right? My last part was 151. My next part is 152. That might be one of the easiest parts of this project, actually. One of the things that I was more worried about or like more scared of was keeping track of who I had drawn and who I had yet to draw. Like very early on, I was like, okay, if I want to draw all of the livers, I have to make sure that I don't miss anyone. So yeah, that's where the thumbnail came in. That was like my first big project, I guess. Okay. Bunch of lights and such. Full of random strands of hair. Alright. Oh, thanks for the sub. Alright, I feel like that's pretty good for Ness. Oh. Completely missed some details here, actually. This gem thing? Right, it's blue. This stuff should also be kinda at least a bit shaded. Right? Should watermark it though? I'm fine with it. I haven't noticed anyone stealing my art or anything. Alright, I'm just gonna now try to figure out the background. And then that should be it for him. Main thing is that right now the background is too similar to his hair color, so like it pretty much blends together. So either I make it lighter or darker or more saturated or less saturated. And I'm gonna see what happens if I make it brighter. Yeah, putting symbols behind it like a pattern as well, that's something that could be done. I'll just do this. Oh, actually, maybe I'll also include a bit of an aura. What would it look like if you did a thin outline so it wouldn't look as overlapping? Well, I've done that before and it looks... I mean, it works for certain styles, but this is more of a... not really realistic kind of painting style, so like an outline doesn't work as much because it's more of a cartoony style, I guess. When you do like the thin outline stuff. I want to go for a more, I don't know, elegant look. Ah. I realized I forgot the random feathers that he has here. Is it too late to add it? I'll say it's a bit too late to add it. Okay. So you know, having now drawn this, I prefer this side of his face that I've drawn compared to this side of his face. Yeah, don't worry about it. Not that many questions. Get it a bit more red. No, not like that. Doing my color adjustments now. I do feel like I probably put the eyes a bit too far apart, which kind of bugs me since I finished it. Oh, hey, Churn. Yeah, I'm just about finished, but now that I am pretty much finished, let me merge visible to new layer. I want to see if I can just, I don't know, bring these eyes a bit closer together. I'm pretty sure the eyes are too far apart. Yo, the eyes are too far apart, right? I brought them a bit closer, and it looks better now, right? Right? I think that helps. Okay. The final fix. Alright, and that concludes 3SKM as a group. And as I said last time, you know, I did it. I made Sakaki Ness with a hand up kind of pose. So I can now quickly try and, oh wait, actually, I copied them to my archive, so I don't have them readily available, but even if they're not readily available, I can still steal it from my own Twitter. Alright, so, yeah, now that's Ness, this is Kitami, and where's Kaisei? Now that I have all three of them. I like matching things up. Yay! Now all three of them are here. Ooh. Each one smaller than the other. There. Whoa. Whoa. There. 3 SKM. Okay, well, if I consider this from the one I drew first to the one I drew most recently, I feel like, is it just me or are the lines getting thinner? Well, that's the impression that I get. Anyways, let me throw these all back together. So, that concludes today's stream. I have a contrasting color palettes of the backgrounds. Yeah, I mean, each one of them have their own color palette, so it works out to have all three of them. But yeah, that concludes this whole row. So all that's left now is Denoth and Ayakaki. Yay! Kaisei's BG was nice. Yeah, Kaisei had like an environment. Alright, well, I will end off for today. Thank you for watching. And, you know, check these guys out if you're interested. And yeah, have a good night or a good day, whatever. And until we meet again. Yeah. Alright. Looking forward to seeing you again. Bye.